Okay, so now we finally get on to my number one favorite Nightmare on Elm Street film, and that is, of course, the 2010 remake. So, the 2010 remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street is produced by Michael Bay, directed by Samuel Bayer, and it is a remake of the original. So, what's the story about? If you've seen all the other films, it's like, okay, so Nancy, Quentin, Chris, Jesse, and Dean are all teenagers, and they are neighborhood friends who have begun having the same dreams of a horribly disfigured man who wears a tattered sweater and a glove made of knives for hands. The man, of course, is Freddy Krueger, and he terrorizes them in the dreams, where they are not safe, and their only escape is to wake up. But when one of the number dies violently, the friends realize that what happens in the dream world is real, and the only way to stay alive is to stay awake. But also, we find out more about Freddy Krueger's past, what he did to the kids. What I think of this remake is, I'll be honest, 2010. I was 11 years old when I saw this film, so for the longest time up until this point, Freddy vs. Jason and this remake were the only two I've seen. But now I'm at the point where I've seen all of them. I still really love this movie. I don't get all the backlash it's gotten. I see why a YouTuber named Parker Smikle, why he hates this film, but honestly, I watched his review. It's 18 minutes long. I think Drum Dums, aka Lee McCoy, big shout out to you, by the way, Drum Dums. And also, a big shout out to another YouTuber named Sean Cobb, aka Very 2591. They both really enjoyed the film. I really do like him. Now, I really do enjoy this film. It does have its problems. It's not as great as the original, but hey, this film is still pretty freaking awesome. So, let me get into my positives. Now, the biggest positive I can say about this movie is the music. Everybody, the music in this movie is awesome. It is fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about the music from Steve Jablonsky, who did the music for the Transformers series. The music, it is creepy. It is great. I'm pretty glad they kept the original Nightmare on Elm Street theme. The kills, I do like some of them, but some of them are iffy, because some of the kills are cool, especially the one kill with the guy in the with Jesse getting killed in the prison. That was pretty cool. The makeup effects of Freddy Krueger. Yes, this part of his face is CGI, but the rest of it is actually makeup. That does annoy me, but it doesn't take me out of the movie. He looks exactly how Wes Craven envisioned him. He looks really like a real burnt victim. I like where they're trying to go more realistic. Parker, he doesn't really like that about it, but it's still pretty cool. I like the tone. It is just right for the film. I like the tone about the film. It's pretty cool. Now, this movie is a little bit too short. You could tell there was some stuff they had to cut out, but like Freddy vs. Jason, this should have been the longest Nightmare on Elm Street movie ever. You even cut out, you could have, okay, here's the issue I have. The death of Kellen Lutz's character, aka Emmett Cullen from Twilight, is really lame, and it's pretty terrible. And I know that's mostly due to the fact he only could be in this movie for a certain amount of time because he had to do Twilight Saga New Moon. Which honestly, Twilight Saga New Moon wasn't even all that good to begin with. But hey, I would have rather them just show killing. I would rather them just have Dean's original death that was shown in the theatrical trailer, where it's at the party. That would have been a much better death than what we got here. But I can't deny that there are still some pretty. The acting, Kyle Garner, Thomas Dekker, Katie Cassidy, and Karen Lutz, they all do good performances, as well as Connie Britton. Was I surprised to see Mr. Eugene Krabs in this movie? Yes, Clancy Brown, the voice of Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob, he's in this remake. They don't do a whole lot with him. He's Quentin's dad, who is Nancy's boyfriend, but he does pretty good. It was cool seeing an actor from the SpongeBob TV show in this film. Again, Jackie Earle Haley is Freddy Krueger. Now, this movie with him as Freddy Krueger, I thought Jackie Earle Haley, he was better than Robert Englund, but he doesn't have the whole funny part of Robert Englund. Yes, he's funny in some parts. But when he does funny parts, I laugh. And when I saw this, I was creeped out. At 11 years old, I was freaking creeped out first time I saw this. And what I like about this version is that he doesn't okay, it's not a big issue with Robert Englund's Freddy Krueger. It's just, it does get a little bit annoying. He doesn't make jokes every 5 minutes. That's what I really did like about Jackie Earle Haley. That they kept him dark. They kept him serious. I like seeing a much more darker and serious Freddy. I do love seeing funny Freddy, but it does annoy me with most of the films. But sadly, the only actor who sadly gives a bad performance is Oscar Academy Award nominee Rooney Mara. And the reason why I say Academy Award nominee is because she was nominated for Academy Award as Elizabeth in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the American version, and she was nominated again for Carol, which I have seen, by the way. She hated doing this movie. She did, even before she got the part, she didn't want to do the film. And I can't blame the girl. I can't blame her. Because if I was in her shoes, I would hate playing the part of Nancy too. And some people either love this movie or some people hate this film. But I'm gonna give Rooney Mara the benefit of the doubt because I do love her as an actress. I don't really get the hate for this one. I'm sorry. Rooney Mara, she's a great actress. Just I knew she would not like doing this movie. But I do see an okay film with this. It's an alright film. Honestly, I can take this movie over Texas Chainsaw 3D, which is a piece of crap, but also very funny because it's so bad. Which, don't worry, I will have to review Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Alien. But, you know what? I don't care. I freaking love the Freddy Krueger remake. You can hate me all you want, or you can defend this movie like me. Because I am defending this remake. It does not deserve all the hate it's gotten. It does not deserve all the bull crap it's gotten. And it definitely does not deserve a freaking 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. God. Give this movie some credit. anybody who hates it, give this movie some freaking credit. Which JW Universe, he did in his as Stupid Movie of the Week. That was hilarious. Hey JW Universe, your videos for Stupid Movie of the Week is awesome. Even though there are some movies in that playlist that I like. But you're so awesome. Keep it up. So I'm gonna give Nightmare on Elm Street the remake a freaking epic-tastic, cause it's getting the epic-tastic. Whether you're on the defense side or you're on the hate side, do not comment at me with that. Josh, you stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what Nightmare on Elm Street is. Oh yeah, I have 8 other Freddy Krueger reviews that says so. So don't come at me with that, Josh. You just like this movie because you like Jackie Earle Haley. Don't be whatever. I don't care. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this remake. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I will see you guys for Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.